So, you've been using the DJI Osmo Mobile 7, and now the brand new Osmo Mobile 8 has entered the scene. At first glance, it might look like another small refresh, but DJI has quietly packed in some clever upgrades that could make this gimbal the best one yet for mobile creators. The big question is, are those changes really worth your money, or should you just hold on to your trusty Osmo Mobile 7 a little longer? Today, we're diving deep into the design, stabilization, tracking features, and overall performance to find out if upgrading to the Osmo Mobile 8 truly makes sense for you. Let's get started. At first glance, both gimbals look similar: compact, foldable, and built for travel. But once you hold the Osmo Mobile 8, you'll notice a few design tweaks that make it feel more premium. DJI has refined the ergonomics for better comfort during long shoots. The grip feels more natural, and it's easier to handle low-angle shots thanks to its built-in extension rod and tripod combo. The Osmo Mobile 7 was already a travel-friendly gimbal, lightweight, around 300 grams, and folds neatly to fit in the small pouch. The Osmo Mobile 8, though slightly heavier at around 370 grams, adds more durability and balance. That slight weight bump actually helps stability, especially with heavier smartphones. Both models include the magnetic phone clamp system, but the new magnetic phone clamp 4 on the Osmo 8 is stronger and supports larger phones, even those with bulky camera bumps for small attachments. If you're using one of the newer, heavier flagships like the iPhone 16 Pro Max or Galaxy S24 Ultra, the Osmo 8 gives you a more secure fit and better balance overall. This is where the Osmo 8 truly separates itself. It now supports 360-degree unlimited pan rotation, something the Osmo 7 simply couldn't do. On the Osmo 7, your panning motion was limited; you'd eventually hit the end of its mechanical range. But on the Osmo 8, you can do full orbit shots, seamless transitions, and creative spins without any physical restriction. For creators who love dynamic movements, whether you're following a subject, capturing landscapes, or doing cinematic B-roll, this feature is a big win. It's the kind of upgrade that instantly expands your shooting creativity. If your content relies heavily on motion and smooth camera paths, you'll instantly notice the difference. Both models offer DJI's 3-axis stabilization. And to be fair, even the Osmo 7 already delivers impressive steadiness for smartphone videography. The Osmo 8, however, brings improved algorithms and motor response. It's smoother when you pan fast, better at correcting sudden jerks, and more responsive when following subjects. If you're a casual vlogger, you may not notice a huge gap. But if you shoot fast-moving scenes like walking sequences, chase shots, or sports content, the Osmo 8 stabilization feels more fluid and cinematic. It's the kind of subtle improvement that adds up the more you use it. Tracking has always been a highlight of DJI's mobile gimbals, and the Osmo 8 steps it up again. It introduces Active Track 7.0, which can now recognize not just humans, but also pets, a small but meaningful addition for creators who film their cats or dogs. Even better, the Osmo 8 adds Apple Dock Kit support, allowing it to integrate directly with iPhones and over 200 camera apps without relying solely on DJI's own Mimo app. That means you can use your favorite shooting app, whether it's the iPhone's native camera, Instagram, or a third-party filming tool, and still get full tracking functionality. This makes it much more flexible than the Osmo 7, which was limited mostly to DJI's ecosystem. For Android users, the experience is still handled through DJI Mimo, but the tracking precision and speed have both improved. The new algorithm locks onto subjects faster and stays more stable even if they move erratically or momentarily leave the frame. The Osmo 7 already supported DJI's add-on module, a small accessory that gave you an integrated fill light and mic receiver. But the Osmo 8 refines this idea even further. The new module features a brighter, adjustable fill light and a more efficient mic receiver. It's a small but valuable improvement, especially for vloggers who want to shoot talking head clips or night scenes without carrying extra gear. Combined with gesture control and app automation, the Osmo 8 feels more like a complete mini studio setup in your hand. One of the strong points of both gimbals is ease of setup. DJI's magnetic clamp design makes attaching and removing your phone effortless, and that carries over to the new model. The Osmo 8 starts up instantly once unfolded, similar to the Osmo 7, but it feels just a bit quicker to calibrate. The upgraded joystick is smoother and more precise, giving you finer control when panning or tilting manually. It's a small detail, but if you love cinematic camera moves, you'll appreciate the added accuracy. And as always, DJI Mimo remains your main hub for controls, presets, and editing tools. You can still shoot in story mode, use templates, and do one-tap edits. Nothing revolutionary there, but everything works reliably and now integrates more seamlessly with third-party apps thanks to the Dock Kit expansion. The Osmo 7 wins slightly when it comes to pure portability. It's about 70 grams lighter. But in real use, that's hardly noticeable unless you're shooting for hours without breaks. The extra weight of the Osmo 8 actually helps with balance, especially when mounting larger phones or adding accessories. Both gimbals include a mini tripod, so you can set them down for stationary recording or time lapses. And both have an integrated extension rod that helps you get higher or lower perspectives, ideal for crowd shots or creative vlogs. Here's where things stay mostly the same. Both gimbals promise around 10 hours of battery life, depending on how you use them. The Osmo 8 includes a USB-C output that can charge your phone while you're shooting, so it doubles as a small power bank. That's super useful when you're filming outdoors for hours. However, keep in mind that the extra features like the 360-degree rotation, the fill light module, or continuous tracking can drain the battery a bit faster. Still, for most creators, you'll easily get through a full day of shooting before needing to recharge. So, should you upgrade from the Osmo Mobile 7 to the Osmo Mobile 8? If you mostly film casual videos, travel clips, or simple vlogs, keep your Osmo Mobile 7. It still delivers excellent performance and value. If you're looking for more creative flexibility, professional-level tracking, and integration across more apps, the Osmo 8 is absolutely worth the jump. The 360-degree rotation alone might be enough reason to switch if you love cinematic or creative transitions. Overall, DJI didn't reinvent the wheel, but it did refine almost every aspect of it. The Osmo Mobile 8 feels like a natural evolution, more powerful, more flexible, and more creator-friendly. So yes, if content creation is a big part of what you do, upgrading makes sense. But if you're just capturing memories, the Osmo Mobile 7 still has plenty of life left in it.